Hey there, have you ever felt like your prayers are going back and forth like a bad email? Today we are going to talk about prayer and what it is and why it matters, and how to make your prayers work. And yeah, of course we're going to add in some Book of Mormon verses and some Bible verses. So let's dive in. What is prayer? Prayer is basically a hotline to heaven and how we talk to God. We all said, "Please, let me pass this test" prayer before. Jesus explains it best in Matthew 6 verse 6. But thou, when thou prayest, enter into thy closet, and when thou hast shut the door, pray to thy Father which is in secret. Don't worry, it's not about squeezing yourself into a closet. It's about finding a quiet space to connect. Unless you're hiding from your kids, the closet works just fine.
Mom!
Why pray? It's not just to tick a box or ask for blessings. Prayer is about building your relationship with God. Imagine ghosting your best friend for a whole year and then coming back to borrow money. That feels awkward, right? That's why consistency matters. The Book of Mormon puts it perfectly in Alma 37:36. Cry unto God for all thy support. Yea, let all the doings be unto the Lord. Translation: God's just not an emergency contact. He's your day-to-day support system. Big things and small things. And even finding your car keys. And trust me, prayers work. I once prayed for patience, and God answered with rush hour traffic. Thanks, God. Now let's talk about how to pray. Here's how to make your prayers meaningful and effective. Tip number 1, be honest. No need to fancy your words, just be real. If you're stressed, say it. If you're thankful, let him know. King David wrote psalms like, "Dear God, everyone hates me, help." And guess what? God still called him a man after his own heart. Number 2, be specific. Don't just say "bless me." In Luke 11:9, Jesus says, "Ask and it shall be given unto you." But maybe just start small. A yacht might be too much. Tip number 3, listen. Prayer isn't just a one-way street. After you pray, take a moment to listen. You might not hear a booming voice, but you'll feel it in your heart like gentle nudges. Just don't mistake your stomach growling for inspiration. Let's talk about unanswered prayers. Sometimes God will say yes, and sometimes he will say no, and sometimes it's just not yet. Ether 12 verse 6, we learn, "Yea, receive no witness until after the trial of your faith." Translation to that is, patience is the key. And sometimes unanswered prayers are blessings in disguise. I once prayed for a goldfish, but I got a dog. Because turns out I wasn't ready for that responsibility. Thank you for looking out, God. Wrap it all up. Remember, prayer isn't about perfection. It's about connection. God is not grading your grammar. He's just glad you're reaching out. So pray about the big stuff, the small stuff, or even the weird stuff. And remember, heaven's customer service is 24/7. No hold music required. Do not forget to like and subscribe and share your experience of prayer in the comments down below.